Please welcome the chair of the Television Academy, Chris Abrego.
Good evening, everyone. It is a privilege to be here with you at the 2025 Creative Arts Emmys Awards. There has never been more content competing for our attention than right now. This evening is an important reminder of how many artists and craftspeople it takes to make television that cuts through, that entertains, that inspires, that ultimately rises to that of the level of excellence that we celebrate here tonight. And while the Emmy Awards honors achievement over the past year, our next recognition, the Governor's Awards, is different. Chosen by the Academy's Board of Governors, it recognizes contributions that are transformational and enduring. It celebrates impact that extends beyond our industry to society itself. Past honorees include GLAAD, the Gina Davis Institute, and ITVS. And tonight, we honor the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Great. For more than 50 years, CPB has been a guardian of stories that inform, educate, and unite. CPB's leadership has kept public media a place where diverse voices are amplified, communities are served, and the truth is given a platform. Indeed, their mission is deeply aligned with the Academy's own, to protect, nurture, and elevate the stories that matter most. And now, to present the award, we welcome someone who embodies that mission. He is a historian, a filmmaker, a university professor at Harvard, and the host of Finding Your Roots on PBS. Please join me in welcoming three-time Emmy nominee, the legendary Dr. Henry Louis Gates, Jr.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm deeply touched. In 1967, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting was conceived as a means for the federal government to wield the power of television for the enrichment of all Americans, ladies and gentlemen, all Americans. Regardless of income, locale, race, color, or creed. And even with such a seemingly irreproachable mission, this corporation has come under fire many times, facing its first existential threat a mere 2 years after its inception in 1969. And yet, it survived with its full funding, with a great intercessor who appealed directly to Congress, an appeal predicated on endowing the nation's children with what he called a meaningful expression of care. That great intercessor was none other than Fred Rogers. A man, as you well know, of impeccable character and the spiritual embodiment of the public broadcasting service. Where have you gone, Fred Rogers, when we needed you most? Taking things for granted is human. When something so essential to our American life has always been there, it's natural to assume that it always will be there. However, despair is not the final throes of this institution. Even an act of Congress cannot erase the indelible legacy gifted to us by the Charter of CPB. And the Public Broadcasting Service. And of course, by viewers like you. Let's take a look at just a small fraction of the Corporation for Public Broadcasting's legendary tenure.
Our nation wants most of all to enrich man's spirit, and that is the purpose of this act.
We in this country ought to try not only to report current events, but to tell people how we got here.
It builds a new institution, a Corporation of Public Broadcasting. This corporation will assist stations and producers who aim for the best.
Good evening. I'm Robert McNeil in New York.
And I'm Jim Lara in Washington.
We will continue our work as journalists without fear or favor.
The war has begun, and we have to tell its story.
Inside one American high school.
2.5 million Americans fought in Vietnam, and 58,000 Americans died there. Why?
Women, their rights and nothing less.
Maybe one star in 100,000 has a technical civilization more advanced than we.
Our natural world is like a cathedral of life.
We are never going to stop wondering, how far can we go? What is the limit?
This is Julia time. Bon appetit.
Think about food.
Hey, neighbor.
Aga-maga.
Music is about telling stories.
Is that perfect?
That was perfect.
This is the Chelsea Hotel in New York City, where Lance Loud has been living for the past 2 months.
This is my chance to dig deep on the real history of Latinos.
In '91, the bank sent us a letter saying they were ready to liquidate our operation.
The American people are proud to call Muhammad Ali one of our own.
It's a Capital Fort.
That's what it means to be a neighbor.
We rededicate a part of the airwaves which belong to all the people, and we dedicate them for the enlightenment of all the people.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my profound honor to present the 2025 Television Academy Governor's Award to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. And here tonight to accept the award is the corporation's longest-serving president and CEO, my dear friend, Patricia Stacy Harrison. Give it up for Pat Harrison, please.
First of all, I want to thank all of you who are here tonight. This is not part of the teleprompter, so they're going to edit it out anyway. It doesn't matter. But for the comedians who are here, the artists, you're so important, and it takes courage for you to get up there and do what you do. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have a little prejudice, Bill Burr, because I think you're fantastic, but anyway. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. Here's the official thing. First of all, this man is amazing, Dr. Henry Louis Gates. And what he has done with Finding Your Roots, if you really think about that title, it's about all of our roots, the things that we share together. And if you keep focused on that and don't let people think that we're that different, every time one of these stories comes on that he does, you just feel uplifted and you learn a little bit more about people and you find out kind of, you know, who they are. That's what public media is about, telling us who we are and how we can be better if we want to. So on behalf of the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, our board of directors, and CPB's truly dedicated officers and staff, I want to express my appreciation to the Television Academy for choosing CPB to receive this prestigious Governor's Award. This means so much to us. Nearly 60 years ago, a bipartisan Congress, acting in the public good, created a public media system providing the American people, wherever they lived, whoever they were, with access, high-quality content, educating, inspiring, informing, for free, commercial-free. For 60 years, CPB has stewarded these funds, helping stations truly meet the amazing changing information needs of the American communities they serve. We funded programs telling America's ever-changing story, inspiring curiosity, a love of learning, and really, we affirmed Mr. Rogers' philosophy. It was pretty profound. It was for kids, but really, when he asked that question, won't you be my neighbor, you have to think twice about it, right? And if the answer is yes, you have a strong democracy and a good country. His idea, treat everyone the same. Thank you. Skip, come over here. Skip, really, I want Skip to stay here, Dr. Henry Louis Gates, excuse me. I want Skip up here because he represents the kind of storytelling that connects us, not only just for all of you, but for children. You know, we gave them the educational program they need to succeed in school. We provided teens a trusted space to seek the facts at a time when misinformation overwhelmed their social media feeds, and adolescents one. We know what trouble our kids are in today. And this is a safe place where they can learn and develop a love of learning. And we made it possible for all of us, regardless of income or geography or background, to really have access to stories that inspire our best selves. And somewhere in there, there is a best self. And remind us of what we share in common, as I said. And all of this was accomplished through the efforts of general managers of local public television stations and educators and volunteers and business and community leaders and donors, producers, journalists, the courageous investigative reporters at Frontline, and also the amazing independent filmmakers like Dr. Gates. And of course, our colleagues at PBS, and most of all, the American people. Our mission has never been more vital, and the American people are going to ensure it's going to prevail, and it's going to continue value for future generations. Yes. On behalf of CPB and the entire public media family, thank you to the Television Academy for this extraordinary honor. We appreciate it so much. And we're going to continue to ensure that we are acting in the public good. Thank you very much.
Bravo.